Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Tonight we go to the southeast of England to the Isle of Grain. It's a peninsula on the southeast coast. And the report came into me via the British Bigfoot Research Group. I think it was 2016 on Facebook, and I'm still in contact with the gentleman who reported the account to me. And at this point the activity around the farms has been happening for a number of years. Hello Deborah, I'm reporting this on behalf of a good friend. A friend of mine who lives in a remote Kent farmhouse along the Medway on the Isle of Grain. My friend has lived at this property a number of years now, and they have experienced a number of strange goings on, and they saw on a few occasions what can only be described as a large Sasquatch type creature, which was on their property on a number of occasions. Described as a tall, hairy, upright creature that looks like a cross between a man and an ape, which was walking upright on two legs. There is a caravan mobile home standing on the property, and this has been rocked and banged upon on a few occasions now. I asked my friend to explain what this creature looked like, and when they described the height, they said the creature itself at one point has been seen standing over a Ford Escort van. And even though he wasn't standing up straight, but was in a hunched over position, the roof of the van still only came up to the stomach area on this thing. And there are very few houses in the area, and if you go there and have a look around, you can see how it wouldn't be too difficult to get around unseen and move without being noticed. The property is situated in between All Hallows and the Isle of Grain and the estuary there. The area is a wildlife haven and is protected under law. And as I say, it's quite isolated. There are lots of water sources and a few woods, and it gets more wooded if you follow the river not too far away. It's been seen by our friends up fairly close, and it doesn't seem to be put off by their presence. I've been invited to go out there and camp, so I'm going to spend some time looking around the sighting spots. And we live in the area ourselves in a local farm, and I've seen what looks like a very large print of something lying down, as if a large animal had made a bed or a nest of some kind in the tall grass. We're local to a river and power lines, disused rail tracks, and plenty of woods and forest. Now, not too far away, and through the same Facebook group, but before I got this report, there was another report from the area, and it's less than 3 miles away. And it was reported by a lady on behalf of her son and his friend. And that came into me on the 7th of April 2015. But the incident happened in 2011. And she says, my son and my friend were in the fields when they saw a very large, hairy type man running across some hay reels in the early hours before morning light. They were both out getting set up for the day. And they said, the man-like creature saw them, and then it took off at great speed across the hay reels, headed for the woods. I don't think they saw its face clearly, as they mostly saw the creature as it moved off. They said it was really tall, and it was all hair covered, and this thing had some sort of weird hair at the back, almost mane-like, and it span its head as if to hide its face as soon as it saw them looking at it. It then took off running on two legs and was moving very fast across the top of the hay reels, moving with ease and up towards the woods. This happened in Coolin, Kent, and it frightened the life out of both of them. We are surrounded by the Thames marshes, and that are very fast and go on for miles. We didn't think of Bigfoot to describe this thing, to be honest, until I was surfing a net, and I asked my son about it. He agreed the picture looked like the thing he saw, and he won't go up that way anymore. Now, the Isle of Grain, as mentioned, has the River Medway, the River Thames, estuary, Sheerness, and the Isle of Grain, and it's very coastal, lots of marsh, lots of salt marshes as well. And it's named, the Isle of Grain is named after the Old English grun, meaning gravel. And it's a village and the easternmost point of the Hoo Peninsula within the district of Medway in Kent. Now, it's no longer an island and now forms part of the peninsula. and the area is almost all marshland and is major habitat for diverse wetlands and birds. The village constitutes a civil parish, which is a 2011 census had a population of 1,648. Known as the Whole Peninsula, it is home to 1,297 acres of nature reserve. Now, there are 6 other accounts of hairy, human-like creatures along the Thames Valley and the marshes. And I wonder if each witness knows they are not the only ones to see it, and whether they're seeing the same one or they're all seeing different creatures. It would be lovely to find out. And you can find those sightings on the map, of course, and I've added a link into the description. But are you from this area? Have you seen or experienced the same things as these people? If you have, would you be willing to tell us about it? You don't have to be named, and you don't have to be on YouTube or anything like that. We talk about it in private. But as I say, there are 6 other accounts in this area alone, and they are just the upright human, hairy type creatures. We also have dogman accounts, a number of strange experiences, just a medley of accounts, invisibles and all kinds of things. And of course we have the Black Beast of Kent, let's not forget that, and the Medway footprints. So all in all, it's a really good area, and you know, we have lots of reports coming in. So if anything comes into me, or you have anything that you would be willing to share with us, let us know. And even if it's not on the Medway or on the Marsh, if it's anywhere in the UK or Europe, just get in touch and let us know, because you're amongst friends here. So I will finish on that note, and until next time, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Good night.